Okay, so I just left Green Tech Genetics. I have the courser chip, and the quest now is to have the courser chip analyzed. It's not giving me an option other than railroad headquarters for getting it analyzed, and I just don't seem to recall that that was the case, but I guess it is. I definitely want to finish this run with the Brotherhood because it's survival mode, and I want to, you know, since I'm going to go ahead and rush through the game, the mainline quest, and everything, you know, I want to at least have my vertibird access after I technically beat the mainline quest, you know, so I can't remember. I know Tinker Tom analyzes it. I think he always analyzes it, no matter what faction you actually want to run the mainline with. So I'm going to go do that now, and then make my way back to the Brotherhood, where I'm going to build the teleporter and go to the Institute. Okay, so I made my way here to the Railroad HQ. For some reason, I'm a little paranoid about talking to Desdemona.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic book. Apparently.
Yeah, that was me.
That's what the report says. So why did you kill him?
I needed a courser.
You have one of their chips? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong. The least of which is losing the data.
Alright, so y'all know the drill from here. I'm going to pause it.
Right man for
You know, I've never really thought about doing it this way before, but I was noticing after Tinker Tom decoded the courser chip for me and I went in to sell some stuff, you know, like normal. These armored suits of ballistic weave, even though, you know, obviously you have your own primary one that you you know, modify up to maximum and everything, these would make great villager armor or settler armor. They're only 90 something bucks each. I mean, I'm not running any settlements this run through, but if I was, I mean, this is a nice cheap way to get them some pretty decent armor. And I don't know how you're sitting on supplies necessarily at any given moment, but you could possibly upgrade them one level even and go to 60 and 60 or 90 and 90 or whatever. I mean, I'm assuming you wouldn't have enough fiberglass to do that with all of them, but even just buying them at base level 30-30 and sticking them on all your settlers would be really beneficial. You know, and they're going to be wearing that underneath. Well, in some of these situations they won't be, but a few of these things you can wear underneath. But even the ones you can't wear underneath armor, I think it would still be a good cost-effective way of armoring tons of settlers. If you know, if you're doing one of those games where you have tons of settlements and you want to deck them all out, you'd have some interesting looking settlers too. You can tell them apart real easy and everything. It's an interesting thought. I've never really thought about doing it that way before. But anyway, let me finish up selling everything and we'll get back on track. One quick thing I want to go over with you guys. One of the reasons why I have so much money is, I mean, I sell all the chems I get, almost all of them. I keep, you know, a couple Radexes and Radaways, and I stash them at home, but if I start getting too large of an inventory of them, I'll even start selling those. I sell Stealth Boys, even Psychotats, all the really good, yeah, Nuka-Colas, Nuka-Cherries, all the good chems, everything, gone. I usually keep one buff out with me if I'm on an adventure, just because I'll eventually sell that or drop it off at home as well if I don't use it. Meat, of course, I keep for experience points, and dirty water for noodle cups. I'll even sell stim packs when I get too overloaded with them, and I have tons at home, so you know they're worth a lot of money. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that's one of the ways I make you know, a lot of my money is just, you know, if you don't need those chems, don't keep them stashed at home. Just go ahead and sell them. And I sell extra bobby pins too. I'll usually sell down to about 30 or 40 bobby pins, even though they're only worth $1 a piece. Still, I sell all my comic books that I find, of course, as well. I keep the Vault Tech lunch boxes, but I don't really know why. I'm never going to make bottle cap mines, but I keep them anyway just for the possibility of in the future if I decide to play around with them. Alright, let me finish up. Okay, yeah, the sturdy combat armor chest piece I found is definitely going to be an upgrade, but I'm going to need to scrounge up 24 leather, which I have at home, hopefully, or maybe somewhere. I may have to run all the way back to Sanctuary to get that. And the asbestos lining is going to require 3 ballistic fiber. Ouch. Oh man. Don't know if I can come up with that. Maybe I have it. Okay, so I'm going to head home and see what I can do with this chest piece, and we'll get back on track. Got a little super mutant, whoa, versus ghoul combat going on over here. Little sneaky bastard. This guy's fast. I can't keep up with him. Whatever. Just gonna go over and get him.
Retreat!
Yeah, this is still just a Gun Nut 3 assault rifle, but it's made all the difference in the world. I'm already starting to feel a little bit overpowered, or that I'm headed that way. You know, I'm getting close to being, you know, pretty powerful. Not that worried about combat anymore. Getting close to that point. Not quite yet. Alright, so what I decided to do is I'm going to call a vertibird, and I'm going to go to Sanctuary, where I'm going to try and upgrade this chest piece, possibly this sturdy combat armor right leg that I found too. But the leg will have to be quite a bit better because I'll be giving up 10% movement speed with my other right leg. So even though the armor stats on this 10% movement speed leg are low, I don't know if I can get the sturdy combat armor right leg high enough to make up for 10% speed. It's going to be hard to do. So I'll start recording when I get all that done. And by the way, the reason I'm flying to Sanctuary is because I have a ton of leather and other armor station components there, because I just haven't taken the time to shuttle them anywhere else. And I also don't really know of a good settlement armor station, and because I don't have enough charisma to get local leader and build my own.
Touchdown could be a little rough.
This is still primarily my place to do armor repairs, so I don't really have anywhere else to do it.
Since we talked,
Or armor mods, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can do with this sucker. Be right back. Okay, I had to head back home, I had to reload and come back out here again because I didn't have anywhere near enough leather or steel or anything else. So
I'm gonna be sick.
and I'm short 1 rubber for asbestos lining. Oh my god, really? Okay, I can probably get some of that at a Red Rocket. Be right back. So I was on my way to Red Rocket to get 1 rubber when I found the 2 tires that I lugged in from the road and carried them into town to drop here so I could salvage them later. Oh, it looks like I had 3. So that's 12 rubber that I found outside of Sanctuary and drug it in. And what do you know? It paid off. It saved me a trip. I actually don't have to
Yes?
go anywhere now. Pretty funny. Can't believe that actually paid off in any kind of, you know, important way. Yep, so I'm able to do asbestos lining now. And even with the reduces damage while standing by 15%, I just think the armor upgrade is high enough to where it makes this a better suit of armor overall. So I'm going to go with it. Okay, so the fireproof combat armor chest piece is done. I'm gonna get rid of my synth chest piece, and just to let you know, the sturdy combat armor right leg, I can't get the armor up high enough to justify getting rid of 10% movement speed, so we're not going to be doing that. Alright, so let's get a move on. I'm gonna take a vertibird, I think, back to my next destination.
Yes?
Okay, so I just realized the next part of the quest for the main line is to go to Virgil, return to Virgil. And I'm in a vertibird. I was about to go to Hangman's Alley, but I'm going to go ahead, without power armor or anything, I'm going to go ahead and try and take this vertibird right down to Virgil and hope that I can survive long enough. You know, I'm sure the rads aren't that bad. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel there with the vertibird.
All systems go. We're clear for takeoff.
And hope for the best. I'll just run in and run
Weapons
back
hot
out.
and ready to bring the pain, ma'am.
Then I'll have to burn another vertibird grenade to get home. But it'll be fine. So here we go. I'll record when I start to dismount here. Okay, I'm in the glowing sea in a vertibird. I don't appear to be taking any radiation damage from the vertibird, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and record hopping out of here in case anything goes wrong. Can I take a Radix while I'm sitting in a vertibird? I only have one. Deal. We got this. Okay.
Setting her down at the target location.
Well, easy breezy. Alright.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need? And make use of that code. You should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay, can you? I mean,
I've got it covered.
good, good. And don't you forget, it's my only hope.
Sure.
Now go on.
Alright,
Take
so here we
these
go.
and get to work.
Institute bound.
You
Good lord, that went really far. It's not that bad. wonder if I go back in the cave and come back out. I don't think, I'm afraid it'll mess up the summoning. I'll just have to write it out. Oh, there goes the rat X. Come on, bird. Squish. That's the kind of thing that would happen to me. I'd get killed by something. Okay, I gotta go somewhere to heal up here. Thank God the rat stopped. I should be able to make it out of here. Yeah, okay. It doesn't look like the rats aren't going to happen while I'm in the vertebrates, so. Alright. So I chose to go to Headman's Alley and gather as many supplies I can think of that I'll need for the Institute relay. I'm going to go do it at the Boston Airport with the Brotherhood, so hopefully I won't have to run around it to get too much. Hopefully I'll have everything I need. We'll see. See if I can make this landing without dying.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something.
Oh god. That sounds like a robot, one of the big robots. God.
Made a mistake. Now you pay for
What the hell?
it. False alarm.
Piper scared the hell out of me. I thought she was a bandit. No way. It's useless. It's kind of cool though. It had a chance to be good. Okay, no big deal.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff.
That only the moment this information came, the Institute, to accomplish this goal, have had our scribe, the only logical explanation. That's where we need.
I have a way to infiltrate the Institute, using a device called a signal interceptor.
So it appears we share a common goal. I'm
A little over encumbered. Had some stuff stashed here that I've been trying to get rid of for a while. Yeah, okay, yeah.
What brings you to me today?
Let me see what you have.
Sure, I've got something that'll put up.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? All right, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then.
Wow, it's amazing. I think I actually have all the parts I need for this. I can't believe it. Figured I'd be short something. Sure. If only I could power it up. E. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna be saving the game right here. Sure I'll catch an illness. 'Cause that's just my luck. Wow. It's a miracle.
Maxon's waiting to talk to you, and I'm not throwing the switch until he
Sir.
gives us the go.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is that when we, God will,
Nothing's gonna stop me.
eager to get now. Once you've
But I'm
entered the
shooting
institute,
him in the face by
we
accident.
expect about 10 years during this
Skipping
process.
through this so
We-
fast.
That's fortunate.
Yes. Securing useful reasons. That said, after we're fair,
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
had I been in command, your mission is once you're inside the, if you find there's a special.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that. Just keep your mind.
Sure.
Good luck.
I forgot I'm totally encumbered. I have a ton of stuff on. I mean, I have like a lot of junk on me, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to the. I'm not going to go to the institute totally full. So I'm going to vertibird out of here, dump off my junk, and then come back, and then do the institute. And the chopper decided to land right on my teleportation device. Thank God. Didn't glitch or screw something up. It's a miracle. Okay. Let's get out of here. Dumped everything off, and I'm headed back to the Boston airport.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Stand by for takeoff.